What is up, guys? This is your boy Sickland. We're here looking at my data. I'm recording. We're here for another very different and interesting video. I would like to point out that this is a Hot Wheels Unleashed video. It's not an Arcado, it's not a Skyliners video. So just in case to expect. I mean, you saw the thumbnail, so you should probably already know what to expect. But still, just like to go ahead and clarify that. Because this is just kind of something I wanted to sort of get off my chest. Something I wanted to bring to the attention of the Hot Wheels community as well as the Hot Wheels Unleashed community. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so as we know, Milestone is now finished with the Hot Wheels Unleashed Hot Wheels Pass Volume 1. And we are now entering Hot Wheels Pass Volume 2. We've actually already gotten a little bit of stuff in it. I know we got Michelangelo. I think Power Rage was part of Volume 2 as well. We got Chun-Li. We have a new Booster Slam module, the space customization stuff, as well as more stuff to come, like the Monster Truck expansion in April. We'll also be getting a little bit of stuff in March as well. I believe we are getting the McLaren Senna this month, so can't wait for that. But I'm here to talk about kind of like an issue that a lot of people have been, hitting me up about, and I do think is something that needs to be addressed. There's not many Hot Wheels cars in Hot Wheels Unleashed. Now some of y'all probably like, Sicklander, what the heck are you talking about? Every car in Hot Wheels Unleashed is a Hot Wheels car. That's why it's called Hot Wheels Unleashed. Well, you don't understand what I'm saying. I feel like majority of the cars that we've gotten in terms of DLC have not been Hot Wheels originals. Instead, they have been character cars, or they have been licensed vehicles. And that's cool, because that's what sells. So it makes sense that we've been getting a lot of them. But where are all the Hot Wheels original vehicles? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's part of the reason why, or what makes Hot Wheels what it is those original vehicles that everyone knows and loves. The Bone Shakers, the Twin Mills, your, Power Rockets, whatever. These are the original Hot Wheels vehicles that are unique to Hot Wheels. No other toy brand, no other hot car brand has these vehicles. So yeah, I feel like we do need to be seeing more of those cars. As much as I do like, and I'm not just saying like accelerators, right? I'm not just saying like give us more accelerators vehicles, because accelerators vehicles are obviously those fantasy models as well. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying we need more of those just generic Hot Wheels cars, even though there's not really a selling point behind them. But that's why I'm doing this video, because I'm going to introduce an idea that I had that I think would be really cool, and I think it would work to sort of get more of these fantasy cars, these original fantasy cars in the game, and actually make somewhat of a profit off of it. Because I feel like those I feel like those fantasy models, those Hot Wheels original fantasy models, I feel like those are probably the easiest cars for Milestone to get a hold of, because like I said, this is a Hot Wheels game. So obviously probably the easiest cars for them to get their hands on and to put in the game are going to be the Hot Wheels originals. So with that being said, I will go ahead and clarify, I will be sharing this with a bunch of people in the Hot Wheels community. So if you did get this message by any means, just know, this is something I do want to bring to your attention. And depending on how you stand on here on the situation, let me know in the comments, or feel free to share it, share this video. But with that being said, let's get into it. I personally feel like the best way to introduce these original fantasy models into Hot Wheels Unleashed is through a weekly challenge system. A free weekly challenge system. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and cut to the chase on what that would essentially be. So let's just say like tomorrow or something. Obviously it's not going to happen tomorrow. Obviously it may not ever happen, but obviously it would happen like Milestone would essentially do a trailer, right? They would do a trailer, and let's say tomorrow's Tuesday, at the time you're recording this. Well, today is Tuesday is when you're seeing this video, but you know what I mean. So but essentially what they would reveal in that trailer is they would show like, you know, a good bit of, you know, it'll be like how the generic Hot Wheels Unleashed trailers are going. They showed off a bit of cars and everything like that that are in the game, but then out of nowhere comes some new vehicles that we've just never seen before, and there's 5 of them, right? So there'd be 5 of them, and there are 5 vehicles that we just haven't seen before, right? That are not in Hot Wheels Unleashed. So what ends up happening is those 5 vehicles are actually part of 5 different sets of weekly challenges. So there's one vehicle that you can obtain in the first week. There's one that you can obtain in the second week, one in the third, so on and so forth. So essentially what that means is when these challenges are available, you have to complete them all, and then you're able to unlock said vehicle for that week. You know what I mean? So let's just go ahead and make an example. Let's say Nerve Hammer, right? Nerve Hammer, that's a pretty iconic Hot Wheels car, in my opinion. Let's say that's like week 1, right? So on that week, on the start of that week, so whatever day they start on, you go into the game, and there's like a second tab. You notice there's a second tab next to your seasonal challenges, and it's your weekly challenges. So there's a lot more of them. There's like 7 of them, 7 to 10 of them. And you notice that they're a lot longer, that they require you to do a lot more. You know how the standard, you know, seasonal challenges are like do 3 races, or, you know, finish first in 3 races, or drift for 30 seconds, or stuff like that. But this one is like you have to complete like 30 races or something like that, or you know, like maybe something outside the box, like spend X amount of coins or X amount of gears, something that you haven't seen before. So why is it like that? Because if you complete all these challenges, you unlock Nerve Hammer. That's just the way it goes. It's a way to not only is it like a free method of getting the vehicle, because you don't have to necessarily pay for the vehicle, because the only way you can obtain the vehicle is by getting the game, right? So it technically is free, but you do have to work for it. You know what I mean? I like this type of system because it's a amazingly good way to expand the lifespan of this game. I can't deny that it's such a good way of doing that. I really do think this should just be catered to those Hot Wheels fantasy models. Now, you know, obviously now, if you're thinking about putting like the slingshot from Highway 35 in the game, or say they're thinking about, I know Hollowback's coming at some point, so say they're trying to put the Metal Man's Hollowback in there. Those are not the vehicles I'm talking about, okay? I know those are fantasy models. I get it. Those are Hot Wheels original fantasy models. But the thing is, Milestone can make money off of them. Those are profitable. People will pay money for them, you know? I mean, I still feel like Diora 2, they could have charged that thing for $15 even, and people would have still bought it. You know what I mean? So obviously, don't put models in those type of challenges that you know you could obviously make a profit out of. Don't do that. But you know, I just feel like we need more of these core Hot Wheels vehicles. You know what I mean? No character cars. You know what I mean? Because I'm actually getting a little tired of them. I honestly am. You know, I mean, we just got Michelangelo, and I think Raphael's confirmed to be coming. You know, I guess I am glad we're not doing DC vehicles anymore. We had like a ton of DC vehicles in the game. You know, I know we're getting another Street Fighter vehicle. We're getting Vega at some point. That's cool, but where's the core Hot Wheels vehicles? You know what I mean? Because when it comes to Hot Wheels, there are so many of them. There's so many of these models and everything. I just feel like more of them need to be in the game. So I'm going to show you guys something, right? So like I said, every vehicle will be catered to its own week. So essentially, once that week ends, you can't obtain that vehicle anymore. So it is a choice. So you don't have to try to get this vehicle, but if you do, you can say that you have it and everything like that. So here's what I want to show y'all, right? The video that you guys are seeing right now, that is 111 Hot Wheels original fantasy models, and none of those are in the game. None of those are already in Hot Wheels Unleashed. None of them are from Hot Wheels World Race. None of them are from Acceleracers. These are all original Hot Wheels models. None of them are character cars that could potentially fall into that category of the weekly challenge system that my idea entails. So think about that. That's 111 weeks of content. Just right there. And we all know this is not the Hot Wheel. This is not all of them. This is not all of the Hot Wheels fantasy models by any means. There are so many more. These are just some. These are just some. But 111, think about that. They could keep this game going for another 111 weeks, which is almost 2 years, if you're curious. That's huge. That is huge. That they could just keep this game going for that long with something like this. And I feel like they need to capitalize on it. I really do. I really do. Because, I don't know how long they plan on supporting this game, but Lord knows when we're going to have another Hot Wheels game again. Lord knows when we're going to have another one. I'm fairly certain this is a one and done deal. Once Milestone gets done with this, they're going to go on to some other project, and there's not going to be another Hot Wheels game for another 4 or 5 years or so. You know what I mean? So I want to see the best come out of this game that it can, because I don't want to end up waiting for another game, and not only does it not live up to these standards, but it doesn't even live up to the Hot Wheels Unleashed standard, that have already been established. So, you know what I mean? I want them to just expand more on this game. And there are other things that they could potentially introduce to the game as well, but I just feel like this is such a good idea, and I know this is gonna sound a little selfish. Hot Wheels Unleashed, kid you not, is the first game with a battle pass system in some sort of way with the seasonal challenges that I actually want to get everything in. You know what I mean? I've 100%ed the DC expansion when that was out. I've already 100%ed the SpongeBob season. I want everything in this game. I really do. I want, when it's all said and done, I want to look back and just, see all my vehicles in my collection and just see how far I've gotten. Because I want everything in this game. I really want to have everything, but I want there to be a lot of content for me to grind for. You know what I mean? I don't mind grinding in this game. Because, one, it's a racing game. 2, it's Hot Wheels. You have 2 things that I really love combined into one. Perfect. So, of course, I want to grind for that. And I feel like it's such a missed opportunity that we're not receiving these vehicles. And I want to bring attention to this before it's too late, because if people want this, Milestone has shown a little bit of respect to, trying to, cater to the community in a way. Because let's be honest, they would not have put Acceleracers vehicles in this game if the community wasn't, demanding for it. If this wasn't in a really big, if people weren't asking for it, they wouldn't have done it. They wouldn't have given us DR2. They wouldn't have given us Power Rage. They wouldn't have given us Synchro. They wouldn't have given us all these vehicles. So, the fact that they do show some sort of love to us in that way is good. It's really good. And, Lord knows if they're doing that, then maybe we can see them introduce something like this. Giving us a new vehicle every week. It's added to the game for free, but you have to grind for it. And it's not just complete all the challenges and get the vehicle. They could, have something like, okay, if you complete this challenge individually, you'll get a new basement customization, or you get a new profile customization, or something like that. You know what I mean? Nothing huge, nothing game breaking, but like, you know, just something cosmetic in a way. You know what I mean? I feel like that type of stuff would be really cool. So, to all the people who are watching this, to all the Hot Wheels Unleashed fans, Hot Wheels community who are playing Hot Wheels Unleashed, let me know what you guys feel about this. Let me know if you guys would want to see something like this, because I sure enough do want to see more of these vehicles. I want to see more of these Hot Wheels fantasy models be added to the game. Not the character cars, not the licensed cars. Even though, again, like I said, those do have demand. I feel like those are for the bank. Those are the ones that you're paying for, right? So let's make it happen. Let's make this happen. If you are interested, you know, let me know in the comments or share this video with someone. But with that being said, I thought I'd just give a little bit of attention to this situation. And it's something that's been on my mind. I wanted to make a video on this for a while. And a bunch of other people were kind of hitting me up saying, hey, yeah, this is probably something you should mention. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. But with that being said, peace out and reach for the stars.